name's Josh. I'm here today interviewing Mike, the owner of McHenry Heating, Plumbing, and Excavating. He's in the process of getting ready to build a new building, and I have some questions to ask him about property, land, and equipment depreciation. The first question I have is, what type of costs are involved in building your new building?
The first cost you're going to have is going to be your civil and engineering costs, just to make sure the land is viable to build on. Once you have that done, you're going to spend time with architects. The architects will have some fees in designing your building. After that, you're going to pay for the building itself. And after that, you're going to get your subs, which will be your roofers, your plumbers, electricians, HVAC, carpenters, and finish.
Okay, thank you, Mike. What are some of the actual building process? How is this going to take place?
To kind of go into that other point, once again, you start with the land surveyors. They're going to figure out where the building is going to sit on the property. They're going to make sure that the soil is suitable for septic or how you're going to tie into a city water and sewer. Once that's done, you're going to spend the majority of time is spent with architects to make sure that the building is designed how you want and it's going to serve all your needs. Once that's done, you're going to go in for permit. The permit from the county can take 2 weeks up to 2 months. Once you have your permit, you'll go ahead and put a shovel in the ground. The type of building we're doing is going to be spancrete. So we do it's called a trench footing. We dig a 2-foot wide trench around the perimeter of the building, fill it with concrete, 2 feet thick. After that, the building will come in, the spancrete building, that they will sit on top of that footing. Once the building's up, the roofers come in, put a roof on it. The concrete guys come in behind them, pour a floor, and then once again your electrician, plumber, carpenters, and finish guys.
Okay, thanks, Mike. Another question: what type of permits are required in doing this type of building?
What we're doing, we have a couple different permits. We'll have a stormwater permit. Anytime you disturb more than 4,500 square foot of land in McHenry County, you need to get a stormwater permit. We'll have a regular building permit. There's also going to be a permit from the health department because we're on well and septic where we're at, so we'll have to get a permit for that as well.
Thank you. How do you feel the building will depreciate over time or hold its value, or do you even think that it will depreciate?
We decided to go with a concrete building over steel. There's a higher initial cost, but concrete is very permanent. Over time, a steel building will fade, the steel can rust. That's not typical with the concrete building. The concrete building, we feel, will the same, or it might even appreciate over time, depending on what local land values do.
Thank you. What method would you use of calculating depreciation over time if there was a method that you had to choose between straight line method, unit of activity, or accelerated depreciation method?
The straight line method is what we would use in buildings, in pretty much all buildings. The government says you have to use that. The building's lifespan is 39 years, so our building will be depreciated over 39 years. So our initial cost, minus what we think it'll be worth at the end of 39 years, will be the depreciation value.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.